am Karen Arnaz. We're here with another Spotlight on the Shore. We're here with Bill Holmes, which you may have met from a previous session with the Kent Island Yacht Club. Today, he's going to tell us about a business that he has and a product that he's produced, and it's called Sea Clutch. And they specialize in high-quality boat and RV picture frames. Thanks for joining us
Well,
again,
thank you so much
Bill.
for the opportunity.
So how long have you been in this business? How long have you had Sea Clutch?
So first of all, I can't take credit for this. This was my wife's idea. And if you've ever been on a boat or been in a recreational vehicle, they move. If you're driving down the highway in a recreational vehicle, they rock. If you're even sitting at your dock on a boat, the boat tends to rock a little bit. And my wife got furious when her pictures would fall over and break, or when we went to the marina, we would have to take everything down. And then when you got to the marina, you'd have to set everything back up if you want to have pictures on your boat. It seems like a minor hassle, but who wants any hassle when they're trying to have a good time?
You don't actually think of that problem, but I'm sure that would happen
Right.
all the time.
It does happen all the time. And so we kept talking to people, and everybody was complaining about the fact, their picture frames were getting broken and they couldn't decorate. And even anchored on the Kent Narrows where there's a lot of traffic, you can't even have picture frames up just sitting there because a wake will hit you and everything will go falling. So my wife said, wouldn't it be cool if there was a product that solved that problem? And this is the product that solves the problem. It's the Sea Clutch. And the way it works is quite simple. This is one actually installed. You put your picture frame in here, you tighten it up. There's an adhesive on the bottom. You sit it on the counter. In a lot of instances, you don't even really need the adhesive because you can see this stabilizes. It won't tip over. But if you do need the adhesive, you can hold your picture upside down like this and it won't fall.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's a cool product. It has customizable features to it. So here's an example of where we did some printing on the front of it in a solid way. Sometimes people have picture frames and they want the picture frame accentuated, but they still want it. So here's an example of where we put the name of a boat on the front of it. And it is customizable. It is reusable. It's a great value. We have several retail stores which are carrying this for us now.
Really?
Yep.
Who carries them?
We have the
Where can
Gifted
we find
Crab, which is
Okay.
right down in Stevensville, carries it. And we have Kahuna Graphics,
Okay.
which is a boat lettering place. He does fantastic names on the back of boats and all kind of designs and T-shirts and all that other stuff. And so we also have a marketing rep who's beginning to get us into some big online retailers.
Well, and I have to tell you, I Googled it on Amazon, and your product does come up.
It is on
there,
Amazon.
so-
We're on Amazon. We're on eBay. We're on all the big platforms.
Nice.
And we were a featured product at the Annapolis Powerboat Show.
Wow.
I know.
So this one frame holder can do different sizes.
It can. If you look at the design feature here, it has an adjustable wedge that tightens it up. And you'll notice it gives a little bit. And the reason for that is we found that some people have decorative features on their frames. So especially if you're going with a nautical theme, you might have like some seashells on the picture frame. If this didn't have the ability to flex a bit, then it wouldn't hold tightly. But if you've got a seashell here and none here, it'll just sort of tighten up and then, right.
Well, and I understand you have a patent on this, so people can't go and buy an imposter product.
That is true. We do have a patent. The name is trademarked, the website is trademarked, and the product has a patent.
Very nice. So how long have you been selling these now?
So we got our first shipment in last spring. We've been working with a local manufacturer, Maryland Plastics, and they've been fantastic to work with. They're in Federalsburg. And so we work with a local manufacturer. We've gotten this product since May or June. And we've had several yacht clubs purchase them. And we've had several bulk sales to other vendors. And a lot of people like this because, especially if you're in a water-oriented community, you like to give away gifts that are sort of focused on the water orientation. And so, for example, several yacht clubs, when you have a visiting yacht club come, you like to sort of give them a gift for coming. And so several yacht clubs have purchased these to give as gifts to people as they arrive.
And you can customize the front, you
We
said.
can customize the
Do-
front, yes. If you wanted the name of your boat on the front, we could do it either clear like this, or we could do it solid like this.
Very nice. So in developing this product, did you come up with any obstacles you had to overcome? Was there different versions of this? How long did it take you to come up with this final version?
So that is a really interesting question. So my wife and I had never done anything like this. And so we did what most people do, and we went to the internet, and we went to one of those companies that are going to help you get your product out there. So we did the initial design work through a company that the theory was they were going to market it to a manufacturing company, and then we would just sit back and benefit from the residuals off the manufacturing. The problem with that is I didn't really understand how patents work, And so I had a provisional patent which holds the idea for a year. And at the end of the year, you lose your provisional patent. Well, if you think about it, if you're going to showcase your product to manufacturers with a provisional patent, why would they ever pay you if they can just outwait you a year and then take your idea? And so I'm not saying they do that, but it's a possibility.
It's been done.
It's been done. And so once we realized that, we said, well, we have to go the full-blown patent route. And so we were very lucky to find a local CAD/CAM designer who worked with us. He knew all about 3D printing. And so we did 3D printing, I want to say 7 or 8 different prototypes. And it makes a difference because you have this idea in your head and then you actually pick it up and look at it and you're like, yeah, that's not going to work, is it? And so our first prototype was like this big because we thought we were going to minimize the size and the footprint of it. But the problem with that is that wasn't very stable. And so we have multiple iterations. And in fact, if you want to see those, I did a series of blogs on them at cclutch.com.
Wow, interesting.
If you want to check it out.
Absolutely. So, do you have plans for future products?
So my wife, we're focused on this right now. I mean, I've talked to a lot of business consultants who say that serial entrepreneurs never finish anything, and so we're really trying to focus on this right now. And I think my wife does have some other ideas though. She says if this begins to take off and we can begin to brand the C-Clutch name, then we can begin to do things like custom wine holders because drinks spill on boats. So if you think about anything on a boat that spills or flips over or breaks, you could have a whole series of
You could go
products.
crazy with that.
You could go crazy with it, right?
Excellent. So you mentioned a couple shops that people can walk in and purchase it. What is the website they would go to buy one online? Can they buy one online?
They can buy one online. It is cclutch.com. And if you go to that website, we have a fantastic holiday sale going right now.
Great.
And yeah, it's a fantastic holiday sale. And you can buy them, if you want to buy in bulk, we can sell you in bulk. If you're a retail distributor, we can offer you distribution agreements. And so, yeah, we're
Nice.
covering the waterfront on this.
Well, and a great Christmas present coming up for
A
voters.
great Christmas gift, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for sharing your time with us. And I think everybody should check out the C-Clutch for their Christmas order, especially if you have a boater in mind. And here again, check out their fancy logo. I love it. Thank you, Bill, for your time, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Spotlight on the Shore.
Thank you very much.